Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A year ago, I had a near-death life experience, and ever since then, I could pick up on energies and I could even hear from God itself. I was told that it would take me 14,422 lifetimes for my soul's journey to be completed. So I decided to start a social media platform so I could help more people, speed this thing on up, and finally get the heck up off this planet. Tired. I want to go home. I was a coal miner. It was hot. Ready to go. Guys, welcome back to the channel Instructions for Humanity. It is your girl, Tahirah, your spiritual teacher, where I teach the divine message that I received, that we are all one in love. Yes, grow with me, love with me. It's going to be a great ride. Okay, guys, my fancy earrings are back. You know what that means. It is a special day. Guys, I have on this beautiful outfit. You really just can't see it all because, I lost tons of weight when I was fasting for a whole year. Almost died, but anywho, this is barely staying up. So let's just hope we don't have any sort of, Janet moment with the wardrobe, okay? We're going to keep everything in place. Guys, this is special because we are in episode 5 of the emails. Yes, the JeffMara podcast that I did, guys, where I answer your emails. And we have made it to episode 5. So that is a great victory in itself. But guys, this is a very special episode because you know who it is featuring? Me. Yes. I watched the podcast, guys. My earthly self had questions, guys. I emailed. Oh, yeah. And then I replied to myself. Yes, my higher self responded, and then I went into meditation. I went into spirit, and I got some very good answers from spirit. So I am just excited. I feel like I'm in my birthday suit. It's going to be so fantastic, guys. So you know how I like to do it. I'm going to go ahead and read the email. Then we're going to hear what my higher self had to say. Yes. And then I'm going to play the meditation, and then we're going to go ahead and unpack all of this, okay? This is going to be special. So guys, I give funny titles to each and every episode, and I thought that I would pay myself that same respect. This is episode 5 of the emails, and I am calling it My Man's About to Leave Because I Lost All the Cheese. Money, that is. And it reads... Here we go. Hi, Tahirah. I feel lost, lonely, and confused. As you know, I lost everything in 2020 when COVID hit my business, and it was a slow, painful ride to the bottom. Week after week, month after month, losing more and more of my material world. And 2021 was the worst. Whatever I had left, I lost it in the market. And it caused problems with me and my hubby. Because while he was abroad taking care of his sick mother, I invested in some companies that he did not agree with. And I nearly lost all of our life savings along with our profits. He said that he was over it because that's just the kind of man he is. But I can feel the scar that it left in our relationship. I have no material possessions, so at times I could feel like a loser, especially when I see people around me flourishing. I need a new car. Could have purchased 10 cars when times were good, but I thought I'd do the right thing and invest the money instead for the future. And well, we see how that turned out. Anyways, I have no money to do the in vitro we were planning. I lost 2 pregnancies before, and so now this is the only way forward. I always wanted to be a mom. Now, I am not sure that will ever happen. I watched my near-death-like experience on the JeffMara podcast, and at first I was proud of the job that I did. Then I read a negative comment, And it made me feel like I didn't articulate my experience correctly, mostly because I was nervous. I was hoping that somehow I'd be able to help people, but also selfishly hoping that my friends and family would watch it and finally understand why I am so different, and finally accept me for who I really am. Guys, first of all, I just want to say thank you, self, for sending that, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So guys, let's go ahead and hear, I guess, what my higher self responded to my earthbound self. Here we go. Message from higher self. It's like you said on the podcast. You are validated because of God. You needeth anything else. That was your insecurities getting the best of you. That is fear talk, which is the opposite of God's love. Stay true to yourself and your new YouTube channel, along with your other ventures. The people have spoken. They want what you got. You and I both know you never cared for money that much to begin with. You only want it so the earthbound spirits you surround yourself with will approve of your ways. But remember, God's ways are not the ways of man. Let people do them. Wish them well to their highest good, and do the same for yourself. You will get the money back tenfold when you follow the divine instructions, which is your God-given purpose. For it is purpose that brings that kind of wealth that we all seek to have. I love you, Tahirah. And the 50-year-old Tahirah needs the present day Tahirah to win, to keep her vibration high, at the highest vibration, which is God's love. For we are one, for it is your light that reverberates in the ethers. Guys, that's just so beautiful. I mean, even though it's me, it's not me, it's my higher self talking to me. And Spirit's words are just always so beautiful. So guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play the most epic thing that has happened to me in a very long time. We are going to hear from Spirit and what Spirit had to say about his prized possession, which is his child, Tahirah. Okay. 1 second, guys. Here we go.
Speak to me about my future, as I felt it in my spirit, which is why I'm here. You are about to break the glass ceiling. You have been preparing for this moment your whole life. You are in all white. You are radiant. You will speak divine thoughts into the ears of the greater wide humanity. You will enter hearts, and I will put you spaces that you never dreamt of. My daughter, Tahirah. I love how you have grown. You fought. You fell. You fought again. Now I must fight for you. You are peace. You are the divine tree. The roots that cover the ground. I have been preparing you for this moment. Now you are ready. You will flourish. You will sing and dance and smile and laugh and drink and be merry. Those old times are in the past. The self-doubt, the loneliness. There is clarity now within your spirit. You are an angelic being, an angelic child to me. I'm proud to be your father. Get ready to take flight. Get ready. Books. Get ready for books and stages and flights to many countries around the world. Screw COVID. I hear. You are ready, my child. And I am with you. Break a leg. God.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So now you know why I was crying. Now you know why I'm kind of a special occasion, right? It's like not every day we hear how God feels about us. We have so much self-doubt in the world. It just doesn't understand us. But my God understands me. It makes me feel good. Guys, there's more to the outfit, okay? I'm gonna put this on. This used to be my mother's from the 80s. I believe she got it from Kenya. So, I feel like a queen now, guys. Those words that the great universal spirit God spoke about little me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and unpack all of this. So, here we go. This is what Spirit had to say about his little baby girl, Tahirah. You are about to break the glass ceiling. You have been preparing for this moment your whole life. Which is true. Ever since I was a kid, I've put a lot of work in. As you know, I have a television background. I've done that my whole life. You are in all white. You are radiant. And at that time, I saw myself in all white, actually speaking in mega churches around the world. Yeah, not about religion, but about the soul's journey. Okay? It says, you will speak divine thoughts into the ears of the greater wide humanity. Guys, that's powerful. God said, I'm going to speak divine, his thoughts. I'm going to put God's thoughts into the greater wide humanity's ears. So a thought is something that doesn't leave. They're going to have these thoughts, these divine thoughts. And I'm going to be the vessel that God is going to use. I like that a lot. It's beautiful. Okay. You will enter hearts, and I will put you into spaces you have never dreamt of. My daughter Tahirah, I love how you have grown. You fought. You fell. You fought again. Now I must fight for you. Guys, don't we all want God to fight for us? When we feel like we've done everything that we can do, God said, I'm going to fight for you because you fought, you failed, you got back up and you fought again. Guys, you have to give something to get something. He's going to fight for me. He's going to put me spaces and stages that I've never dreamt of, but it's because I tried, okay? And we can all do the same because God said it, right? You are peace. You are the divine tree, the roots that cover the ground. I'm starting to think, all of the things I've been getting from Spirit, I'm starting to think that I was a tree, right? Or in an alternative existence, that I still am a tree, because divine trees, they always come up when Spirit speaks about me. So we might have to unpack that in another video. He said, you will sing and dance, smile, laugh, drink, and be merry. That is the fullness of life, right? The fullness of life, that can only happen when you are living a life of purpose, divine purpose, okay? Those old times are in the past. Loneliness, self-doubt, they're gone. I love that a lot. There's clarity in your spirit now, which is true. You are angelic being, an angelic child to me. I love that. I'm proud to be your father. That one got to me. He's proud of me, and I like that. Guys, I just want to mention this one. When he said, get ready for flights all around the world, I thought in my head, what about the COVID restrictions? God said, screw COVID. That's what I heard in my mind. And God is just so funny like that. And then at the end, when he said, you are ready, my child, and I am with you. And then he took a pause, and then he said, break a leg, God. And it's just so funny because he knows I have an acting background. And I mean, guys, this was just tailored to me, and it was just the perfect message, what I needed at the time. And it really did bring me healing, right? One thing I want to point out, because I don't want the video to be too long, but I noticed how I spoke about I lost 2 pregnancies, but in that doing in vitro was the only way forward. But my higher self didn't mention having children. And God did not mention having children. So I just want to point out that, yes, I do believe that God will give us the desires of our heart, but it's not every lifetime we live we're going to be a mother or a father. Guys, we have to be happy with where we are. I'm still working on that, and I'm okay with that for now. Okay? And I think I touched upon purpose, so we have that one out of the way. And guys, there's really nothing more I can say. I mean, you heard the divine speak, right? I was like you guys. I was feeling lost. I had questions. I needed help. Guys, just want you to know that you can always contact your higher self. Only a fragment of us comes down to go to earth school. Our higher self is always in the heavenly realms with God, and you can contact them just like I did. You heard the difference. I was feeling low. I was in my lower self. You heard what I wrote when I was in my lower self. Then you heard what the beautiful words that my higher self spoke into me. Guys, we need to be able to uplift ourselves too. Our higher self is there waiting for you to ask them for help. And they will. They will help you. You will help you. There's really nothing more I can say. I'm still kind of just, in my feelings, and I'm just going to sit within this love that God has bestowed inside of me today. Honestly, I just am. But let me just check my notes. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that I want to say. Please, guys, we have to live a life of purpose. I do want to say that. We have to. But that's the whole point why we're here. There is a divine purpose. It doesn't have to be grandiose either. It could be minuscule. But you need to walk it out to the best of your ability and do it in the spirit that we are all love, right? Yes, we're all one in love. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there because I think the divine has already spoken, okay? But guys, I hope that this resonated with any of you beautiful people out there. And guys, if you want to help build back better, if you want to help support this channel, guys, I have a divine vision. I know exactly where I'm going. You heard the divine. You're going to speak divine thoughts into the ears of the greater wide. Guys, you have to help me do that. We need to have millions of subscribers because this is going to be global. We are going to change the course of humanity forever. And everyone will be living under the divine essence that we are all one in love, guys. Yes. Click on that notification bell and subscribe. Leave a comment, guys. I want to hear from you. Also, if you want me to possibly answer your question in the next email segment, go ahead and email me. It is instructionsforhumanity@gmail.com. And guys, we just won't get off this planet. That's really all we want. But hearing these beautiful words from Spirit today, I feel like I can stay a little bit longer. It's just energized my spirit, and I'm really just feeling good in the here and now. So guys, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Love is the way, forgiveness is the key, and truth is the light that guides us home. Love you.